time, and no one will be a limiting reactor. But when a reactants mix together in non-stoichiometry manner, it is necessary that one of reactant consume earlier and the reaction will stop. This reactant is called limiting reactant. In short, we can say that the limiting reactant is a reactant that controls the amount of products formed in a chemical reaction and it consumed earlier in a reaction. The limiting reactant concept is more clear with this example. For example, we have 3 green balls as 1, 2, 3, and we have 2 blue balls as 1, 2, and we want a pair of blue and green ball, so we have blue and green balls. So here you can see that the set is completed here and we left with a green ball. So here blue balls consume earlier in a final product. So blue balls are the limiting reactant because it consumes earlier and controls the product. How to find the limiting reactant? So limiting reactant can be found by the following 3 steps. Calculate the number of moles from the given amount of reactants. Then calculate the number of moles of product formed from the given moles of each reactant, and then identify the reactant as limiting reactant which produce least mole of product. This can be more clear from the next example. For example, the 1 mole of sulfur and 1 mole of iron forms a 1 mole of ferrous sulfate. In entrance examination, if they ask about that, we have 8 gram of sulfur and 7 gram of iron. So what will be the limiting reactant to form a ferrous sulfate? As we know that the atomic mass of sulfur is 32 gram and atomic mass of iron is 56 gram and mass of ferrous sulfate is 88 gram. So according to the steps that we have discussed before, the limiting reactant can be found with the help of these. As we know that a 32 gram of sulfur produce 88 gram of ferrous sulfate. So 8 gram of sulfur produce how much? So let it replace by X. So this can be found by cross multiplication as 88 multiplied by 8 divided by 32, and this comes out to be 22 gram of ferrous sulfate. And in case of iron, if 56 gram of iron produce 88 gram of ferrous sulfate, so 7 gram of iron will produce how much? So take it Y. By cross multiplication, we have 56 multiplied by Y is equal to 88 multiplied by 7 and divided by 56. 11 gram of ferrous sulfate. So here you can see that the sulfur produced 22 gram and iron produced 11 gram. So iron produced a least quantity of product. So iron is a limiting reactant. They can ask about that how much sulfur is consumed in the reaction. So according to the reaction, 32 gram of sulfur is mixed with 56 gram of iron to form 88 gram of ferrous sulfate. So 56 gram of iron consumes 32 gram of sulfur. So 7 gram of iron consumes how much sulfur? Similarly, as by cross multiplication we get as x is equal to 32 multiplied by 7 divided by 56 is equal to 4 gram. So 4 gram of sulfur is consumed in the reaction. They can ask about that how much sulfur is left. So initially we have 8 gram of sulfur and 4 gram of sulfur is consumed in the reaction. So 8 gram minus 4 gram is equal to 4 gram. So 4 gram of sulfur is left, which does not take part in the reaction.